What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720 Bacon Grease. Bacon Grease. One more time, that's that bacon grease. Thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for rocking out with your boy for another day. You know what I mean? Hope everybody's has been safe. Stayed away from all these dick pullers out here. You know what I mean? It's dangerous out here in these YouTube streets. You pumping cocksuckers. Anyway, on to today's video. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened. My shit froze up. Um, it froze up while I was making it. I don't know what the hell happened. So second time this shit happened to me. I don't know, but I'm trying something new. I got the live chat up there going on live, so you guys can go on in live. That's something that you asked me for. I got the live chat up there. Let me tweet this out again. Before I get into them, let the room fill up a little bit more. You know what I mean? I just had to make a brand new video. Phil Spencer, hashtag X. Nope, fuck that up. XB1. Before I get this started, I'm gonna let the room fill up for a minute. Like I said, I got the live. I finally learned how to do it, so I got the live chat going on. You know what I mean? So I can look at that and talk to you guys, bug the fuck out. You know, I always make you guys a part of the show. You know what I mean? Back to doing what I do. I ain't making no more. Like, I ain't really into them drama videos. I mean, it's funny for shits and giggles. I just think it's hilarious. Somebody took their time to write some raps about me. That's what I'm telling you. When I tell you these motherfuckers got man crushes, I would listen. I wouldn't even take the time to write a song about my wife. They're gonna take the time to write a song about another man on the internet who I don't know. So I'm telling you, there's some weird shit going on around here, man. Hold on, ladies. This is my daughter texting me. She got a phone now, and my 9-year-old, and she texts me all day. Daddy, I love you. Daddy, Daddy, this all day. Man, okay. But anyway, I'm about to start the video. Like I said, I got the live chat going on. There was it was two things that I wanted to talk about. This is the name of the video was Phil Spencer wants third party to get on board, with the cloud. And what is like, you know what I mean, well, just keep it real. I'm not gonna say ponies or whatever, but people been running around within this gaming community saying, no parity. That, don't let the Xbox One hold the PS4 back. So, I've been reading some of the comments, and people, like I said, people have really changed their tone about the Xbox One, looking to buy it or whatever the case may be. And they're saying the same thing, Xbox One no parity. Basically, if the developers, because we are all gamers, regardless of what platform you choose to what color flag you choose to wave, whether it's blue. What color is Nintendo? Is that blue too? Sony's blue, but no, the Xbox is green, or whatever the case may be. Whatever flag, what color flag you wave. We are all gamers at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck if Nintendo made a game that looks interesting to me. I'm gonna be all over it. You know what I mean? Sony, like I said, if they come out something that's interesting to me too. The PS4, I'm all over it. Because I am a Xbox dude, but if something comes out that interests, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna sit by and not play a game because and Cameron Cowles at Hardy is going to hold you down and rape you one of these days. Yeah. That joke is crazy, man. Niggas say, man, you corporate cocksuckers. Jokers, yeah, I grabbed the nigga dick. Told you that guy's a vicious dick puller, man. And so that's the man I should be scared of. He's known to yank a man dick off with his bare hands, man. Motherfucker dangerous. What are those? So them shoes. If you guys haven't checked out my Hardy diss track, go by. It's funny as fuck, man. Like, that's why I sit back and laugh at these dudes. When these motherfuckers out here writing verses without curses and shit, trying to diss me. I already made another rap, but I ain't gonna listen to the shit. I ain't really listen to the first one, but man, bless his little heart, man. Whatever you gotta do to breathe life into that graveyard ass channel, more power to him. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I've been reading some of the comments on this article. I guess it was a tweet that Phil Spencer put out, and he was saying that he wants third party to get on board with the cloud. So if that was to happen, that would basically leave Sony out in the win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. Any console with I guess the right architecture can I guess take advantage of cloud computing, But it's that Microsoft has been heavily invested into their cloud infrastructure for about 3 years. They've spent billions of dollars. That's not something you can come on and do on the fly. You know what I mean? This is like, like I said, and Crackdown is just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? A city with 100% destructible. You shoot the wall, fuck it, you run out of the building, grab some rocks, like in Palestine, start throwing rocks at your enemy. Like that, every fucking crack, every fucking split, every piece of metal shard is accounted for. That's with this cloud computing, and that shit is fucking bananas. And there was another article. I named the name of the video. I think Crackdown 3 is the Xbox One game that is beyond the PS4 capabilities, which is true. You know what I mean? Sony has their strong points, yet Microsoft has their strong points. But just imagine, I wish, like I said this again, I wish Microsoft would have stuck to their guns. And maybe I hope they, like I said, we can see now, you know what I mean? Because now what you see is how you say it. And I wish they would have explained it better. You know what I mean? I didn't have a problem with the always online because who the fuck buys a next generation console doesn't have the internet? Like, just being honest. But, some of these things now we could have been taken advantage of, But like, hold on, read it right here. Let me go back to it here. Phil Spencer. I'm gonna read the Crackdown article too, which was amazing. You know what I mean? Bacon. I guess he left some tweets on Twitter, as always. Phil Spencer interacting with his fans. Phil Spencer put, I hope so. I'd like to see third parties pick up the tech as well. Innovation moves more quickly as more games push what's possible. Like I said before, this is just the tip of the iceberg. But what would this mean for Sony and the PlayStation 4? More third party was to get on board with the cloud. Damn, Like, I would say this, you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with sales, who's the industry leader. No, that's nothing. Even with these third party deals, like Phil Spencer said, it's whoever's going to cut the check. So don't think ever that Sony outbid Microsoft with any of those third party deals. They just didn't choose to do them. And I'm glad they didn't, because they took their money and invested it back and said they own intellectual properties. That's why we're getting Scalebound. That's why we're getting Quantum Break. That's why we're getting Crackdown. Forza 6, Halo Wars 2, Killer Instinct Season 3. All that money you're paying for time exclusive DLC and all that shit means nothing, because it's still coming to the rival platform. And I wish Sony would do the same thing, I understand third party is important, but listen, let them market their own games. Sony, take that money, Sony, with a little money you do have, and invest it back into your own intellectual properties. You know what I mean? Invest it back into your own God of War, you know what I mean, or Uncharted. All that money spent for Star Wars and Batman, all this shit, they could have maybe had Uncharted out this year or whatever the case, or be working on another game. And not only that, like I said, Sony is really spreading itself thin. And I'm telling you guys that they're really looking for indies and third party to sell their console. They also got to fund Project Morpheus. You know what I mean? They don't sink, so many hundreds of million dollars into this. They got to also invest in. They're going to be the one spearheading making games for this goddamn headset. Before third parties go hop into it. First, they're going to see how Sony supports it. It will become, like I said, you see what Sony did with the Vita. And like I said, this is not a diss video. It's the truth. I was, like I said, in the day, third party, all that's well and good. But it's still coming to the rival platform. Now, if you don't have the money, like that, you know what I mean? And like I said, and Microsoft, we all know, has an abundance of cash. But Phil said, wait, this makes no sense. It's stupid. You're spending all this money, millions and millions of dollars, to help advertise this game, yada yada. We all it'd be a fucking fool if you didn't know that Battlefield or Batman or Metal Gear, you'd be a fool to not think that those games are coming to the Xbox One or whatever, or PC. So to me, it makes no fucking sense. Take that little bit of money and double back down in your own intellectual properties. Like, not for nothing, if you're going to do Shamu deal, you're going to fund the goddamn game. You know, lock it down. Like I said, do the deal, lock it down. And like I said, I forgot. Like I said, shout out to Tim Dog too, because I forgot all about Project Morpheus. So you guys think you're gonna listen next year? All you're getting for the PS4, if you're lucky, Uncharted, Street Fighter 5, and that what do you call it? Well, No Man's Sky is coming to both platforms, but was pushed back. And that's I'm talking about I'm talking about AAA blockbuster exclusives. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know, and that's about it. And the rest of that little bit of money is going back into some third party deals and for them funding Project Morpheus, which comes out next year before E3. You know what I mean? So when they do their France event, look for them to start promoting this Project Morpheus and whatever the case may be. Now with Horizon, no Horizon, they said they're targeting a 2016 release. That game is not coming out in 2016. I'm telling you right now, hold me to it. So I will bet anybody right now is watching this video, I will bet you guys right now $50 that game does not come out in 2016. I wish it did though. I'm keeping it funky. I want something to play on my PlayStation 4. Like if this horror game that's coming out Until Dawn. Now look, somebody had something, it was about 25 minutes of the game, and I have the game paid for already. That shit looks like a fucking movie. Like, it's run here, hit the X. Oh, I should take off running. I don't even think it's you controlling the character. It's just a bunch of, how you say it, quick time events. Which, Until Dawn was a PlayStation Move game, which they ported it over to the PlayStation 4. I didn't know that game had so many goddamn quick time events. I was like, God damn. And I don't have a problem with quick time events, but the whole 25-minute demo that I seen was nothing but quick time events, man. But shit, man. But anyway, back to what I was saying, getting back to what Phil Spencer, he wants, third party to get on board, more, third party to get on board with the cloud technology, whatever the case may be. You even have the Naughty Dog and them was like, whoa, when they left a comment about it, BioWare said something about it. Like, this is really ushering a new age of gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you're an Xbox dude or not, even if you're just a gamer, this is really ushering a new era of fucking gaming. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. It's really ushering a new era of gaming. Like something that's never been done before. You know what I mean? Like it's something that has never been done before. I got some weirdos in here. Hold up, man. Let me start blanding motherfuckers. Like I said, if you new to my channel, here we go. I'm start blocking motherfuckers. Listen, if you use this page from Creative Edition. You know what I mean? If you're new to my channel, and if you're new here, I don't give a fuck if you're a Sony dude. When I do these live videos right here, I like to pop shit with the best of them. But look, so we can all agree to be disagree. But we don't do the weirdo shit, nor do we do the disrespectful shit. We're here to have fun, bug the fuck out, and that's it, man. You can be a Sony dude, a Wii U weirdo, a motherfucking X-body, and it doesn't matter. What are y'all? Like I said, I respect everybody in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Everybody. I mean, I ask you in the same thing in return, because like I said, I do this to let you guys partake in the video. Like, I go to the comments. I got the live chat thing going on. I mean, don't come in here with the weirdo shit, man. If you're coming in here with the weirdo shit, don't even do it, man. They can block you and be out and like, stop it. We don't do that, man. We're here to have fun. You know what I mean? You don't got too many YouTubers doing what I'm doing. Not saying I'm God Almighty, I'm better than anybody, but I do this shit here to have fun. That's all, man. You know what I mean? And to like I said, I appreciate you guys for giving me a voice within it. When you love me, Amy, I appreciate it. But we ain't gonna do the weirdo shit. We ain't to that. You know what I mean? We ain't here to, you know what I mean? If you're a fan of dick puller times, fine. I didn't get a problem with that. Actually, believe it or not, I really don't have a problem with that dude. I don't give a fuck what he do. I just think it's funny that he's so obsessed with me. I think he has like my wife said, he has a man crush. For them to take 2-3 hours to sit down and make it, so it's flattering. It's really flattering, man. You know what I mean? But I'm not going back and forth for what I get nothing from it, man. You know what I mean? It's not beneficial to me. Man, don't get me wrong. I can sling mud with the best of them. But, by me going back for nothing, not saying that I'm better than anybody, but it's keeping him afloat. And I ain't out with throwing these jokers in life preserver. I'm going back to when we doing big game with small talk. Dick puller. Dick puller. One more time, he's a dick puller. Bacon grease. Bacon grease. Bacon grease. We'd have a good time, man, at the end of the day. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So you can be or whatever, like I said, but like I said, this is ushering a new age of gaming, and it's not something. I'm not saying that the PS4 couldn't do it but Sony has not. They don't have the finances and the resources, but this is something that Microsoft's been heavily invested in for years. You know what I mean? So one thing about Microsoft, as far as their technology, they're always pushing forward. Always, you know what I mean? And like I said, it was an article. It was an article here that I'm saying. Actually, I'm reading a little bit of an article here. Article basically saying, that Crackdown actually is right here in front of me at PocketLint.com, crazy motherfucking website. It says the Crackdown 3 preview, the Xbox One game that is beyond the PS4 capabilities. The one Xbox exclusive that graced Microsoft E3 2014 press conference was Crackdown 3 in the shape of a revealed trailer, but it was conspicuous by its absence at this year's show in Los Angeles. Thankfully, Gamescom proved a different story, with Microsoft not only showing some of the single-player co-op campaign on rolling demo behind closed doors, but also giving us a hand-on time with the pre-alpha tech demo that will be used as the bedrock for the multiplayer experience. And that's what I'm talking about. Microsoft with the multiplayer, they're always pushing the envelope. And like I can see this being played on competitive play, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, like this. What I'm saying, it looks like it's gonna be very, very addictive, man. The fact, hey, shoot him out of ammo. Let me grab this boulder, throw him motherfucker. Like, yo, this shit gonna be crazy. It says, who the fuck is this texting me? It's my daughter. I told you, man. She got the new cell phone, man. She texts me all day about a bunch of nothing. It said one of the let me go back up. They said the campaign reverts to familiar territory, elevating a different, larger, futuristic city than even before. Agents are still required to dispatch crime lords to make zones safer as before, and can still team up with other players to do so. But this time, the plot line and structure has been improved. One of the biggest complaints about the first two games in the series, we were told, was that the overarching narrative was sketchy, and it was hard to keep the open world game from being free-flowing and allow players to tackle missions in any order they like, while keeping the story that made sense at the forefront. This time, everything in the city, including vehicles, advertising, hoardings, and anything designed to deliver information, is covered in digital holographic paint. That means that there are always translucent overlay and objects and buildings that can provide anything from spacious and details about certain aspects of a car, like damage, for example, to a giant floating video screen, Blade Runner style, tempting you to buy a new doohickey. Oh, okay, you gotta buy shit. I mean, the digital paint can also be hacked by local crime lords in order to communicate directly with your agent, thereby moving along the plot and providing a narrative. I never beat none of the Crackdowns either. You're right. You know what? I'm gonna pause and say this. With these open world, I don't mind the open world, but when there's too much to do and you get sides, you gotta go to this mission here, do I go to this mission there? Just keep me on the horse with blinders on. You know what I mean? If I want to do anything extra, fine. If I want to do a couple of other sides, level with my man, fine. I'll go back to the main mission. But I forgot with the Crackdown, it did get a little messy, a lot of real kind of chaotic. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna read the whole goddamn thing here. But let's get back to the juicy part. We're talking about the multiplayer. The multiplayer will be a different kettle of fish, in the main campaign will feature something that would no doubt draw the main focus on releases. Everything in the city is destructible and obeys the laws of physics. Wow. From the high scrapers to small walls, everything can be blasted into gravel. One example was shown to using the normal assault rifle. The third-person character drew a rectangle and bullets on the wall, creating what you can only describe as tiny pebbles of concrete. Man, damn. And as soon as the middle section wasn't secured enough, it fell out at the player's feet, and it looked natural. Like, god damn. So she just fell out and just broke up on the like the road. Then they fucking start throwing rocks and shit. You know what I mean? It says player can blast holes through the floors and ceilings inside buildings too. Yep. Everything building in the multi will be open to enter. And damn, so every building, that's what something that shout out to Showstop, he was talking about on a couple of the big gamers from multi, talking about when you think about next generation, you have all these buildings. Being able to walk in any building that you see, walk in any building that you see, go through the buildings, like every building. If any building that you see, being able to walk up and like that is some next generation shit. Could you imagine that though? Imagine Grand Theft Auto, right? Open world game. And every building, every apartment, every flat, every store, you better walk in there, do some interact. Like, that's crazy. Do you know how much like power that shit that takes? That you may got 1,000 buildings within the city, maybe more than that. On the city block, every store, every restaurant, just better walk up in there and interact and do stuff. Like that shit's crazy. You know, oh shit, this joke is held down in the building. You shoot the skyscraper come falling down. I can see me now jumping off the roof. Coming down that shit. Like this shit gonna be bananas, man. I gotta get me a big game with small. I'll probably make a clan. Big game with small talk, man. Get that shit up and popping, man. Real talk. Oh, I want to say this too. Shout out to Sony too. I might do a video on this. I was looking at their they got an update coming. I think they called it update 3.0 or whatever. It was something got leaked. They do it, I guess like Microsoft has the preview program. They have something like that before Japan only, I think. It says PlayStation 4 version 3.0 released. Beta for beta testing. And one of the things that they showed that's interesting to me, that you can live stream straight to YouTube. You know what I mean? I hope Microsoft adapts something like that. And then they got the Twitch app. I hope Microsoft gets that also, because YouTube has their gaming thing. They get oh shit, my bad. But YouTube has their gaming streaming thing coming, and so like I said, but I don't know when this PlayStation 4 version 3.0 comes out, but you're gonna be able to stream your PS4 straight to YouTube. So that is something that I'm looking forward to, because I was doing a lot of live streaming with Twitch, but they gave me a hassle about partnering my channel, and fuck that. You know what I mean? I don't listen, and they know about the money, but I understand it's a business. But if I can't make any money doing it, you're making money off me because you're putting ads and stuff on my channel. Now, if my channel's not partnered and I don't have any, why are you still showing commercials and all that shit? Like, no, fuck that. I'm a kind of hit, like I said, it's a business at the end of the day, so that's why I haven't been fucking with Twitch. But I will be doing this shit live streaming straight to YouTube, be playing, bugging the fuck out, because I like to do that and interact with you guys. Like I said, I do most of my 99.9% of my gaming on my Xbox One. So I hope Microsoft adapts something like this to the Xbox One. You know what I mean? Live streaming straight to YouTube. Actually, I'm gonna tweet Aaron Greenberg and Phil personally. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let's get this shit moving. You know what I mean? Like that'd be dope. Oh, but back to what I was saying. So kudos to Sony for that. They got a bunch of little things that bring it to being able to send videos to 10-second videos to Twitter. Some other shit. They had a long list of things that they shown here. Actually, can I go through? I name a few. Fuck it. It said Google Translate full story. The hell? I hate these fucking Google Translate sites and shit. It don't be quite right sometimes. But I did see the YouTube streaming live to YouTube, so kudos to that. Here we go, right here. It says here, get close. I don't need that shit. Close. It said, oh my god. It says event has been added to the function item. Oh my god, close. It says event has been added to the function item from the list of events related to the PlayStation Discovery events and participate. You'll be able to watch. Friends in the community have been added. Community is a new feature where you can find a player preference interest is close to yours, I guess. You can create a community, or you can join already certain communities. It can members and games party community where you'll be able to discuss a common topic. Okay. Where's this stuff about YouTube? I read it earlier. Okay, it is now possible. It is now possible broadcast using the YouTube app. So kudos to them. It was able to upload a video clip to Twitter 10 seconds. I'm not really interested in that. But the YouTube thing, I am. That's dope. That's dope. So I got that horror game. I don't know when this beta comes out. When this shit comes out, but I do have the that horror game paid for the PS4. So I may do that and live stream it to YouTube, to my channel. I'll put some gameplay up there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So let's imagine this. So if third party was to get on board with the cloud, right, and they would start to embrace it, what does this mean for Sony? Will some of these third party games in fact become exclusives? Because it's something that Sony can't do. They have no answer for. You know what I mean? So you imagine a game like, and I'm not saying that they will because it's a big multi-player game, but just imagine a game like Battlefield using that cloud technology will be fucking amazing. Could you imagine if Titanfall really took advantage of the cloud? These big ass mechs, all these buildings could be destructible. Listen, that's what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Titanfall 2. There's so much that can be done with that game, with this cloud. There's so much to be done with this game. Could you imagine Titanfall 2 running around, drop your mech, boom, hop in your mech, take the buildings down and all that, slide this way. Like, that should be sick, yo. You know what I mean? But if it's going to be a multi-platform game, it's, you're not going to see any of that, man. You're not going to see any of that. You know what I mean? Kid Smooth said the Xbox One will get the definitive version. Good point. Who the fuck is this guy? Wait, somebody talking about some trash? What the fuck is you got? I haven't been paying attention to the comment section. Go to the comment section now. Fuck, you got some. I said, okay, hold on. Wait. So wait, let me start it now. Now I'm gonna engage with you guys in the comment section. It's too much shit going on here in the comment section. But anyway, like I said before, what do you think? Like, what would you think would happen to Sony? Like, this is what I'm saying to you guys now. If third party were to adapt or start using these clouds, what, what could Sony do? I'm asking. This is not a diss video. We talk here. What would Sony do? And also too, Sony did the thing at Games Time, but they have some DirectX 12 features. Knock it the fuck off. DirectX 12 is exclusive to the Xbox One and Windows 10. That is it. Sony need to cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because remember, Mark Cerny said the cloud wouldn't do nothing for the Xbox One, and then latency. You know what I mean? You remember that shit right there? Nah, Tony. Hardy, I mean, we're not friends, bro. I fuck with big game with small talk to the death of me until there's nothing left for me. That's it, man. I gotta fuck with a couple other jokers too. Like Iron Wolf and Blazing Phoenix, but nah, I don't fuck with none of them weirdos, man. He says Sony. Okay, JP. Hold on, slow down. JTP Bread says Sony would rip Microsoft's cloud servers. I don't think they will rent them that. Nah, that's something that Microsoft has patented. A lot of their technology. They do have servers to be rented out though. Microsoft can rent servers for this cloud computing technology. Is something that's exclusive to the Xbox One. You know what I mean? Microsoft patented a lot of this shit too. You know what I mean? PlayStation game, if third parties want control over their game, they would develop their own cloud base. Let me tell you something. PlayStation gaming fan. Let me go back. He said third parties want control over their game, they would develop their own cloud-based technology. It's not as easy. You know how expensive that is? But you say that they would develop their own cloud. Do you know how expensive that is? You know how many billions of dollars Microsoft has spent developing this shit for how long it's taken them? It's not as easy as you're saying. A lot of these third-party games companies don't even have their own fucking servers. You know what I mean? They doing some peer-to-peer shit. Vulkan is nothing compared. Listen. Sony don't have anything equivalent to DX12. And Vulkan, that's not Sony. Vulkan, Sony said they're not even interested in that. They're not even, how you say, investing into that, bro. There will be no Vulkan on the PlayStation 4. I'm sorry. Sony has already came out and say that. Vulkan, like there will be no Vulkan on the PlayStation 4, bro. Sony came out, and you got to realize this too. This DX12 thing here with Microsoft, this is something they've been investing into for years. It's not something like spur of the moment. They've been investing into this same thing for years. Yeah, they're not using Vulkan, bro. I'm sorry about that. They're not using Vulkan. We got here. Mighty God, but DX12 will be coming to the out for the Xbox when we get Windows 10. Yes, and also too, games. If you didn't know, Windows 10 and the Xbox before DX12 uses the same code. So if there are games that are, if there are games that are going to use DX12 on older games, I guess on that may have came out already, developers can go back and patch them with DX12. And it's the same code for Windows 10 and the Xbox One. There's no difference. So you had a game that's on the Xbox One that is 900p, and say if that developer want to go back and patch it on Windows 10 with DirectX 12, they can do the same thing for the Xbox One. It's the same code. You know what I mean? And that Microsoft has more than 800,000 servers, but they have way more than that. Shit, now I think they're over 1 million. Worldwide. DX12 and Windows 10 will allow PC and Xbox One crossplay. A lot more than that. A lot more than that. Amazing how, of course, the PS4 uses its own APGPI. But it's nothing. Like I said, DirectX is the industry standard. DirectX 12 is going to be all that. Vulkan is cool and cute and all that shit. But nothing comes close to the DX12. And like I told you guys before, Windows 10 and the Xbox One use the same DX12 code. So if developers want to go back and patch Batman, Arkham Knight on the PC, they said they were saying, even that's not my word. I mean, this what they said they can go back and patch it. They can do the same thing for the Xbox One. It's the same fucking code. So all those games that may have been 900p, now going to probably most likely be 1080p, 60 frames a second. I'm telling you guys some real shit, man. Some real shit. All hell gonna break loose, man. When does Windows 10 come to the Xbox One? Is it September, October? Something like that? We get the new interface, Katana. This is gonna be sick, yo. That's why I'm excited about being the Xbox One owner, man. Shit like that, I give credit where credit's due to Sony. They got the live streaming, the YouTube thing coming. That's cute. You know what I mean? That's dope. Wait, hold on. You guys, this conversation moving quick as hell here. Oh shit, Justin. Hey, Tony. First, what do you mean that Sony is not, third parties are not going to use DX12? They're already using it. What are you talking about? Oh, there's over 1,000 games being made right now using DirectX 12. DirectX is the industry standard. It saves them money, and they can push their games farther, bro. Sony is not using Vulkan on the PS4, man. They've already said this, brothers. So please stop it with the Vulkan shit. They're not using Vulkan. They're not using Vulkan. Shout out to my man Robert Blue. He said preview members get it in September. Everybody else get it in November. The Windows 10 thing. But like I said, developers can go back and patch their older games with it, But like I said, this cloud thing, it really separates Microsoft. They put them there and leave Sony here because that's something that Sony cannot do. And like I said, bro, ladies and gentlemen, Crackdown is just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine, like I said, all third parties are getting aboard with this shit here. What is it going to do for Sony? They're really going to be left out in the dust with their dick swinging, man. We got here. Who said? Tony, this nigga trolling. He said, "No Man's Sky would outsell Scalebound." Okay, you bugging right now, good brother. Xbox One is going to surpass. Yeah. This holiday season, if not damn sure by next year, that the Xbox One is going to catch the PS4 and sell, especially in North America. I am Mr. PZ. He just don't want his company to go under. Man, they can't handle PlayStation's about to go under, it seems. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because this is something that they can't compete with. No, one white con. A lot of some of these things within this tech, Microsoft has patent. And it's not about any console using this tech. It is who has the money to, who has the servers. That's the question at hand. This is not something Microsoft came up with last week. They've been doing this shit for the last 3-4 years and spent billions of dollars in R&D. Who the fuck has billions of dollars to spend on it? You know what I mean? Sony doesn't have it. And I'm telling you, let me tell you like this right now. Sony is going to be, and it's not a troll. Maybe the Morpheus may take off of them, but they are heavily invested in Project Morpheus, right? You know what I mean? They heavily invested in all these third-party deals. You know what I mean? So what are they going to do? You know what I mean? As far as these exclusives. A True Gamer 187. Listen, we don't give a fuck about a rap video, a rap song about me, bro. We here to talk about some games, man. We didn't already shit out the door. You corporate cop sucker. Leave that shit out there, bro. Come in with that weirdo shit, bro. Before you get banned. Give a fuck about I'm flattered the man made 2 songs about me, man. Kudos. Forever, once a dick puller, forever a dick puller. You know what I mean? H1P5, all Xbox exclusives will take advantage of this cloud, and so will many third-party games will take advantage of the cloud, leaving Sony in the dust. I hope so, good brother. I hope so. You know what I mean? Justin Lewis put, next gen, the PS4 is a beast. It has Godzilla in the order. You wish you twats had these amazing exclusives. Yeah. Kid Smooth said, so does the PS3 and the Vita. I don't know what he said mean by that. I didn't see his get earlier statement, but okay. Listen, Arsenal fan. I'm gonna tell you, you know how silly sometimes you guys saying, well, DX12 won't do that much for the Xbox One. It's mainly it's Windows 10. The Xbox One it's a DirectX 12 machine. I don't know what listen, if my tablet received my Surface Pro tablet received the performance boost. My cell phone received the performance boost. Why would my console, why is that so hard to grab? This is Microsoft's own hardware. Why is that? I don't understand it. You know how, and I'm not trying to put you on blast or nothing, but we're just talking. But you know how silly that shit sounds, saying DX12 is not going to do anything for the Xbox One? That shit sound crazy. You the same jokes that been running around and said the cloud wasn't going to do anything for the Xbox One. And how wrong would you look about that? Well, no, because Sony, of course the competition, they're going to play that shit down. Listen, just think about what DirectX 12 does. Not only, before it was 1 core at a time talks to the GPU, now all of the cores can converse with the GPU simultaneously. That frees up a lot of fucking resources, man. And if you didn't know, Windows 10 and the Xbox One share the same code for DirectX 12. If that's not letting you know that the Xbox 12 was also built with the Xbox One in mind, I don't know what to tell you, good brother. It's Microsoft's own hardware, their own API. You know why they call it the Xbox? You know what the original name was going to be called? The Direct Xbox. That's why it's called that, brother. So I don't know what more to tell you. What more do you want, man? Like, I think it's just wishful thinking. Just sit back and enjoy it. And developers already told us that their older games can go back and be patched with DirectX 12. The creators from Batman said it. Motherfuckers from The Witcher 3 said it. So if they can patch the PC version of the games, guess what? They can also patch the Xbox One version of these games. Why? Because they use the same code. Like, I don't know what more is from that to tell you guys, but it's plain, it's there in hindsight. Like, it's like, I don't know what's so hard about that. Like, it's not, wishful thinking. It's the goddamn truth. They share the same code. Like you guys be reaching with that shit, man. Just sit back and I don't even like it said, you know what I mean? It's just okay. Okay, you know what? Hey, play this. A Top Gun and Diplomat. Let's make a $50 bet. Let's bet a game. Let's bet a game. You at Top Gunner. I hope you be a man of your word. Because a lot of times I bet these jokers on the internet and they don't keep up to their word. So Top Gunner, I'm betting you. Let's bet a game. Whatever game comes out of if DX12 doesn't do anything for the Xbox One, okay, go. I will buy you any game that you want, and if it does, you buy me any game that I want. Do you accept this bet? Let's make this bet happen, Top Gunners. Hey, listen, Profile said even the division director already said that DX12 will help improve the visuals and frame rates on the Xbox One. Like, I don't know what more, like, I don't know what the hell's so hard about that, though, man. Like, they make, like, this shit so difficult. Like, that's the craziest shit ever. Gamer Nate, man, I don't know what's up. Gamer Nate called me one day, though. You know what I mean? Gamer Nate, you doing the religious thing, man. You're doing the religious thing. And you know what? Check it out. I'm glad you said that Project's car developer, because when they asked him that question, he was on the Xbox forum. So why would he be talking about the PC version? You see, he came out. Listen, again, the Xbox One is still the only console was still with non-disclosure agreements, you know what I mean? NDAs and shit. You do realize that, you know what I mean? But like I said, Arsenal fan, would you like to take this bet? You know what I mean? I don't know, like I said in the game, if my Surface Pro, this is what I'm telling you, bro, and we gonna leave this shit alone. I'm going to something else because this shit crazy as hell. If my Surface Pro received the performance boost, if my Windows phone received the performance boost, why wouldn't the fuck would my console receive a performance boost? Windows 10 and the Xbox One use the same code for DirectX 12. Xbox, DirectX. I don't know what the hell's so hard about that. Like, god damn, it's like it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand, like, what the hell is what, I am a sleeper. Z, what games would you want on the Xbox One if Sony goes under? I'm gonna say God of War. I'm gonna say that's my favorite game. That's my favorite game. God of War. So Sony, you know what's crazy though? Sony does have a couple intellectual IPs. Like that's what they need to me. Like that's to me what Sony was like dope. You know what I mean? They need to get back into that. Like you got Siphon Filter. They got a bunch of IPs they can go back and invest into. You know what I mean? They got a couple that they need to go back and invest into. You know what I mean? They can go back and invest in them. Sorry. But like to me, that's when like Sony was great though, All this, like I said, they really spread themselves thin. They don't have the money, guys. So, it's gonna be the same thing next holiday season. You know what I mean? Like Sony doesn't have it financially to support these exclusives, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, all that if you like this is what you guys need to do and tell Sony to cool out, you know what I mean? Cool out for cool out with all these third-party deals and invest that shit back in home. Invest that shit in God of War 4. You know what I mean? The PS4 been out since 2013. We have not seen no mention of new God of War and all that shit. Like, this is what they need to invest that money into, man. Like, that's real shit. That's what they need to invest that money into. And they gotta support motherfucking. They gotta support.
Let's talk about your Zitcher.
They gotta support Project Morpheus. You know what I mean? Because developers are not just gonna go out there because that right there is, like you say, a gimmick because it has to be games built from the ground up for it. So it would have been dope if you can take advantage of all your PlayStation games. It'd have been a nice, periphery to have, but no, it's not gonna play all the PlayStation 4 games. That's what I'm thinking. If they was gonna do a device like that, they should have made it compatible with the existing PlayStation 4 library. Then cool. But here come the gimmick thing. Same thing with the Kinect because you need games built from the ground up for it. And Sony has to front that bill up front. So you wonder where your exclusives are going. That's where. You know what I mean? That's where, all of the, the money and stuff goes or whatever. You know what I mean? That's where, that Sony takes, I'm sorry, not Sony take, but Sony has to front. They have to before developers come on board, Ubisoft, Konami, Activision, whatever, they got to see how the system is selling. You know what I mean? Sony's going to have to convince third party to get up on board, like they kind of fell with the Vita, to start just to make games for it. You know what I mean? And not there's going to be another expensive $350 fucking bucket on your head. You know what I mean? Had they made something like that and let that's what I don't understand. If they were going to do something like that, a VR or whatever fucking headset, let it be compatible with all your PlayStation 4 games. Then I can say, you know what, but I don't see this thing, going far. Especially with Sony with their limited finances, man. Like, this is a real big risky move for them, man. Like, seriously, they got to wear the brunt of the cost of making games for this goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Them and fucking indie developers. That's all you're going to see. I'm telling you some real shit, ladies and gentlemen. And you wonder why, great isn't great. They're going to keep saying that shit every goddamn year. They ain't gonna Sony ain't gonna give you 5 AAA exclusives in 1 year. They can't afford to. Look what Microsoft is giving us in 2016 alone: Quantum Break, Scalebound, Crackdown 3, Gears of War 4, Killer Instinct Season 3, motherfucking Forza Horizon 3. Did I say that? I don't know if I did it, if I didn't or not. Let's say Gears of War 4, but anyway, they got motherfucking all these big motherfucking heavy hitters. Recore, Sea of Thieves. They got 8 AAA games coming out next year alone. All blockbuster shit. Sony can't do that. And the reason why even though, like I said, Microsoft has an abundance of cash, they have a war chest, but they don't need the Xbox division, why there's still some problem, they say, you know what? Instead of us giving $30 million for this fucking Call of Duty package, people are still going to buy the goddamn game for the Xbox One. You know what I mean? They're going to wait 2-3 months for some DLC, so be it. You know what I mean? Or something, I take it. That $30, $40, $50 million that Sony spent, they're going to put that shit back into Uncharted, God of War, something else. You know what I mean? And like I said, Microsoft's going to continue to rise. We get Windows 10 in September. We get Windows 10 and DX12 in September. And developers have already gone on the record and saying that all their games can be patched with DirectX 12. So what does that mean? So all the games that may have been 900p or whatever, slight under 1080p for the Xbox One, guess what? They can all be patched. So don't be surprised to see some of those games 1080p, 60 frames a second. I'm telling y'all some real shit here, man. They use this Windows 10 and the Xbox One use the same code. So they can just patch it on the PC. They can't patch it on the Xbox One. They're both PC and Xbox One x86 architecture. Think about what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's so hard about that, man. Like, you guys see it, man. You just don't want to believe it, man. Like, I didn't believe about the cloud. Well, Mark Cerny said the cloud this, and Naughty Dog said the cloud this. Now, what is Naughty Dog saying? Oh, wow, you know what I mean? Like, you know, which, you know, they would say, like, the Microsoft would stick to their original, but always online system. Like, this cloud shit is serious, man. It's serious. Hey, Tony, I'm gonna stop ignoring you, man, because you ain't even make. He said, "What the fuck is Windows 10 gonna do for the Xbox One?" Wow, I'm done. Hey, Tony, I can't even. You know what, bro? I can't even listen. If you don't know, I don't know, bro. Next gen, so I agree, but can you talk about YouTube gaming versus Twitch? What is it to know? Shit. I'm going to be. I believe right now that YouTube live streaming is going to be more, you know, it's going to be bigger than Twitch, because I don't think they're going to have those same guidelines for someone to partner their YouTube channel and make revenue from it. But fucking Twitch, you got to jump through all these hot loops and circles and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know how many followers I have on Twitch, but I thought it was 1,000 followers that you can partner your channel. I've been surpassed that. And then they would still give me about partnering in my channel. But it's cool. If you say I can't partner my channel, but why are you playing ads on my channel while I'm gaming if I can't get in that revenue? That's why I stopped streaming. You know what I mean? That's why I stopped streaming. But with this YouTube thing, you know what I mean, I think it's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? And like I said, again, kudos to Sony with their next big update 3.0. You're gonna be able to live stream from your PS4 to YouTube. You know what I mean? Hey, Top Gunner, you said the cloud will help improve performance, but it's being way overhyped. It will make the Xbox One 20. It gives it 20 times. That's just being light. Listen, the computing power. Bro, listen. Listen what I'm saying to you. A fully destructible world, a world that you can interact with everything within that world. Everything in that world is a cow. You could walk into any building, any store, open any door. We talking about 2,000-3,000 buildings in the city. You can walk into any of those buildings, do anything. That's crazy, brother. You don't see that? Am I the only one that don't understand? Like, yo, that's crazy as hell, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't nobody here realizes that when you got the competition, Naughty Dog taking their hat off to that shit, saying, yo, this is amazing. That's telling you something. They proved everyone wrong. And I like the way Microsoft did. You know what? We're going to let the games speak for themselves. We're going to make the games speak for themselves. Kevin Polito said next generation should make a new generation and stop with the Call of Duty game. Well, that's Activision with them shit. You know, we got to stop supporting them and buying them dogs. That's Call of Duty. They have yet, you know, he said, yes, I am. Mike says, shut up. What's up, Mike? So you kind of have that Jeffrey look from Virtua Fighter. That was a good joke. Mike, you bail head motherfucker. That was a good joke, Mike. You know what I mean? But as I was saying, what the hell were we just talking about? That threw me through a loop right there. What the hell we just talking? Oh yeah, but Call of Duty, they need to change that engine, man. You know what I mean? They're still using that old ass Quake engine from 2003, 2002. It's now 2015. All that money fucking Activision makes, they have yet gave Call of Duty a next generation engine. Why? Because they still want to put it on current gen consoles. That's why. Until they start putting Call of Duty on, so that, you know, and like I said, until they start putting Call of Duty on the PS3 and the 360, it's still going to be the bullshit. Spice Worm, next gen, that Dick Pillar just posted another song about you. I think that, and they're kind of freaky. Somebody writing a song about him, about a grown ass man. Yeah, you have his mind right, bro. You are deep in here, like Hardy was deep in that dude's in prison. And he was deep. He had his hand deep down their pants. Yeah, like I said, I'm off that hard age shit. I put up my dick puller video. You ain't see it. Here you go right here. I'm hitting my diss track, but I'm done with this shit, man. You can make 1,000 love songs about me. I won't give a fuck. I ain't saying nothing else, man. You know what I mean? I ain't saying nothing else, man. I'm done with. I'm done. Oh damn, White Knight, he just pulled his own. White Knight, you ain't got a White King Kong. You ain't got to pull your own. Go see Go see Hard Eight, man. There you go, right. Go see the Hard Eight, man. He'll help you out with that. There you go, right there. That's that. If you ain't see the Hard Eight, shout out to Showstopper, my brother. He helped me with this video too. It's funny as hell. But yeah, man, this shit was funny. But I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'm done. You corporate cocksucker. Yeah, but I'm like I said. But anyway, you guys got anything else to add? Like, I can go to your questions live here. Any questions you want to do before I get up out of here? Or can you post links now in chat? Since when? I got a question. A White Cone. You in here, man? Shout out to you. Yeah, I know that you're a Nintendo dude. Let me ask you a question. What are you looking forward to? Because you guys was holding, you was riding that Wii U thing. I guess at the end of the day, what the Wii U problem was, because I would say this: you don't have to be the most powerful platform to win a generation or be successful. But the problem with the Wii U was they put out a next generation console, quote unquote, that couldn't run any next generation engines or anything like that. Same thing with the PS2, the original Xbox and the GameCube. The PS2 was by far the weakest of the three. It was the PS2, then the GameCube, but then the original Xbox in terms of raw horsepower. But here's the thing: with the PS2, you didn't have whole genres of games, plethora of games skipping the PS2 because it wasn't power enough to run them. Even though it wasn't the strongest, it still was a capable system. Now, if that wasn't the case for the Wii U, now do you think Nintendo's going to make their same mistake? Are they going to put out a console that's on par with the PS4 and the Xbox One? Or are they going to future-proof this console, which they should have done with the first one, with the Wii U, and put it out to compete with the PS5 and the next Xbox? This is called Xbox Infinity. I know you. What do you think about that, White Cone? I know you got all systems. I'm just asking you a question. What do you think that Nintendo is going to do? Do you think they're going to put out a console to compete with? And Devil's Third was a 360 game. They put it to the Wii U. Do you think they're going to put out a console to compete with the PS5 and the Xbox Infinity, or are they going to put out a console to compete with the Xbox One and the PS4? But what do you think they're going to do? Because they can try to compete with the PS4 and the Xbox One again. They're going to have new consoles out in 2-3 years, and it's going to be the same shit all over again for Nintendo. So what do you think they're going to do? Arsenal fan put Nintendo X will surpass the PS4 and the Xbox One. I hope so. Now, here's the thing, Arsenal fan. I hope it's just not barely more powerful than them, like the Wii U was with the 360 and the PS3. Because if it is, it's going to be the same thing all over again. What Nintendo needs to do is make a conventional system, leave all the gimmicks and shit out there. And another thing I can't rock out with Nintendo. They're just too fucking strict, you know what I mean? With all the policies, you can't live stream, which is big for this generation. Everybody wants to live stream, you know what I mean? Voice chat needs to be mandatory in every game. Game invites need to be mandatory in every game. That's that's what the Nintendo. The White console you don't think is going to be powerful. So they're going to fail again. If they put out a console that third party can't make their games on again, just think about it. You get exclusive every 3 to 4 months. They're gonna be right back in this. They're gonna be right back in the same fucking room again. Now I don't care about PC exclusives at all. They can keep them shits. Dota and all that. I ain't into none of that shit. Daddy, shoot the video. Go sit down. You know, go put mom put a shirt on you. I'm shooting the video. Mike got put the rare replay. I know I didn't pick up the rare replay. I want to say I don't. A PlayStation gaming fan. He put the Vulcan copies elements from DX12. He go with this Vulcan shit. In his OpenGL bid, that is what Sony was talking about at DirectX 12. A PlayStation game fan, Vulcan is not coming to the PS4. They have already said this, good brother. They have already said this. It's not coming into the PS4. Mike 0508, next gen, do you think the Xbox One is a slimmed down version? No, not really. What they could do, to take a page is put out some more themed consoles, with what I mean, like with their big exclusive, that would do well, you know what I mean? But whatever keeps my Xbox cool. I don't actually have a problem with the way it is, but they can come up with different colors, a red one, green one, and stuff like that, a silver one. But I don't think they need a silver one. I don't think they get me. Yeah, so I'm getting, or I guess my Until Dawn is already paid for. I don't think it's going to be a great game, but I'm going to be live streaming it. So I don't think it's a great game, though. But I'm buying it, yeah. It's already paid for. You got any more questions in here? Tip Top Dalton was Pony keep saying that they're getting the better version of Tomb Raider. Well, guess we're getting the better version of No Man's Sky. Well, I don't know about that because the Tomb Raider was built from the ground up for the Xbox One. You can't never go wrong with that. That game looks amazing. I don't give a fuck what. That game looks beautiful. Jesus. The white cone put. I think Nintendo of America would take the over North America for American taste. What? You think Nintendo America would take over North America for American taste? You think so? Nintendo fucked up, bro. Calico the Truth, they put, they're mad Sony guys ain't got shit for Christmas. They're gonna be playing Until Bored. Brad Riddell said the cloud was 600 times powerful, but Microsoft said a 30% on Tick podcast. No, a Kevin Portillo, you get an Xbox One. Halo isn't your thing, but you got Gears, you got Quantum Break, you got Scalebound, you got Crackdown, you got Forza, you got a lot of exclusives. More to be announced. Cuphead, Killer Instinct Season 3. You know what I mean? The Xbox One has their own fighter, man. Killer Instinct is nice. I can't wait to Season 3. I can't wait. They keep teasing us with Battletoads. I can't wait to battle. We might get a Battletoads game next year. You know what I mean? Next gen will get smacked at 2K15, 16, and beyond. You crazy as hell, man. Hell no, you crazy as hell. That's my shit. Seeing someone put Halo was cool. Believe it or not, I'm not a big Halo dude, though. I'm not. I like Gears better. I like the Halo multiplayer. It's fun. It's addictive. It's fast paced. J-Law 908 put Until Dawn is in the game. It's a movie. And that's what it looks like, though, bro. It really does. That's what it looks like. But any more questions? I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Everybody keep asking for my hard reply. That's my hard reply right there, man. Then I ain't got nothing more to say, man. You can't argue with a ding-a-ling puller, man. That's my heartache. Yeah, Tomb Raider looks bananas though, man. It does, bro. J-Long put Sony fans didn't count indies and budget studies when the 360 had them. They said the PS3 had more exclusives. You're right about that. The PS3 had more exclusives, which wasn't true if you only count at 8 AAAs, but the 360 had over 300,000 indies. You're right about that. Profiles, but yeah, next year you're getting Rise of Tomb Raider. Hell yeah, I'm getting Rise of Tomb Raider. Tony, are you getting NBA Live 2016? No, I will try it on my EA Access. This is what I'm getting. That's what we can do, man. Put it up before we get done. This is what I'm getting this holiday season. I'm getting Metal Gear. This is what I'm getting from now on to Christmas. I'm getting Gears, Until Dawn, Mad Max, Metal Gear, NBA 2K16. I'm even gonna get wrestling and try this shit. I'm gonna get the WWE 2016. I think wrestling's a boring ass sport, so I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna get wrestling. I'm gonna get Halo 5, Forza 6, Tomb Raider, Rainbow Six. There's 10 games right there. I'm not getting Splinter Cell. I'm not getting Assassin's Creed. I'm not buying that shit this year. I'm getting Star Wars. It's 11 games, man. And I think that's it. That's all that I'm getting. That's it. I don't think I'm missing nothing. Yeah, that's it. Did I miss anything? Nah, I ain't fucking with that Call of Duty, man. It's the same goddamn game. I don't care for Fallout. That's not my thing. I think so Until Dawn would end up like that. Hey, well, Mike, this dude add me on the Xbox One, man. My gamer tag is Zaire. Send me a message. We can definitely get it in. I'm not the Psycho 5, a PlayStation game. I'm not really into those, Eastern, I guess, RPG shit. I don't like that. It's gonna be like if it's gonna be RPG or something, it gotta be like Scalebound, role playing game RPG. Gotta be like Fable or Scalebound. And I'm getting Fable. I forgot about Fable. I can't wait for Fable. I love the beta. That's a beautiful fucking game. Fable. Blazer Fun put the best everything. Xbox fans are rich. I wish. Too many. Listen, that's why there are too many AAA games coming out this holiday season. That's why you got to start playing. You got to start paying for them now, man. Calculator Trooper, the PS4 is a disc system buried in dog shit because it's not touching the Xbox Line. Period. You read about that? The Red Raven for next gen. You see the extended scale pound gameplay, and it looks slick. No, give me a link right here if I can check it out, bro. Give me a link right here so I can check it out, please. Somebody give me a link to the Scalebound video, the extended gameplay. Let me check it out. Next gen is a casual gamer, doesn't like RPGs. Wow, I beat every Metal. Well, listen, I beat every fucking Mass Effect. I beat every Fable. I beat Jade Empire. That was an RPG. I beat Knights of the Republic 1 and 2. You know what I mean? I don't like those those Final Fantasy turn-based. I don't like them shit. It's just too slow for me. I'm not into them. You know what I mean? Dragon Quest, that's not my type of thing, man. That's not for me. I didn't really care for Blue Dragon, nah. My Twitter handle was Zaire 2005. Zaire 2005. This is my Twitter. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, Zaire 2005. I could post a link in here. I did beat Batman. Top Gunner. I played it on my other account. I have 3 Xbox Live accounts. I have Zaire and the other 2 is kind of personal because my Gizmo has been on the Zaire one, which is in the front one, but I have another one. That's kind of private. Sometimes I got to duck the widows. Something. Then no, I'm not buying Fall. I'm not getting Fallout, man. I don't care for them. I don't like their games, bro. I don't care for Fallout. I don't care for Oblivion. I don't care for Skyward Sword. What's that shit? Not Oblivion. What's that shit? Skyward Sword. What's this shit? Skylanders. No, it's not Sky. What the goddamn other game with besides that they make? Not Oblivion. What's the other one? I don't like their games. I don't care for them. So I grabbed that nigga dick and balls. You jokers are crazy. Hey, that's what you want to do. Your dick puller, man. Your dick puller that makes love songs about next gen. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Send it to me on Twitter. I'll check it out. But anyway, man. TD and Lex, I sent you a friend invite. Love the videos and stream. I appreciate it, sweetheart. If you're a female, but listen, what you do is send me a message on Xbox Live so I can add you. I get so many messages, I want to know, so I can add you back. Skyrim, that's it. I don't care for Skyrim either. It's not my thing, man. Okay, peace. No Fallout 4 means. Sorry, I'm sorry to lose you, Justin Lewis. Yeah, I can't. I don't care for their games. What's the action figure in the back of me? This is Star Wars figure. It's one of his Behind the Bars videos. It's one of his Behind the Bars video, talking about he grabbed somebody's dick in a fight. Like I said before, I've been jumped, I've been stabbed, I've been shot. I ain't never thought about grabbing no man's dick in a fight, man. Yeah. Change. Red Raven put cloud computing would change gaming forever sooner or later, all for all platforms. Yeah. Katie Alford put, what type of games do you play? Do I like? My favorite game is NBA 2K, but besides that, Fight Night's never my favorite game. I love boxing. I was a 7-time Golden Glove champion, regional nationals. You know what I mean? I like one-player action type games, like Splinter Cell and shit like that. Metal Gear. If I'm gonna do an RPG, it can't be slower than Fable. I like the Fable series. I can't wait for the new Fable to come out. What's this shit? Mass Effect. I love that series. Jade Empire. Love that game. Love that game. I like action games like God of War. I beat God of War 3, God of War Ascension. I didn't play God of War 1 or 2. But I like shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm not really big into first-person shooters. I like Gears. I like more or less first-person shooters. I gotta get back into Gears. I haven't played it, and so they used to call me the Texas Chainsaw. I will go to a whole match and I'll waste not one bullet. I get about 10 kills with the chainsaw. But I don't, like I said in the day, I'm not really too big in them. MMORPGs, nah. I'm not a big Halo fan. I'm not big on first person shooters, man. I don't have to be a Halo fan for that. I like Gears. I mean, I'm gonna get it. I like the multiplayer. The multiplayer is type of fun. You know what I mean? Sometimes first person make me a little dizzy, man. I don't like all that spinning around. Hardy needs to grow up. Hardy needs to grow up. Man is 40 years old, making rap songs about another man who will play. That's just embarrassing. Little boy stuck in a man's body. Yeah, I grabbed that nigga dick, you corporate cocksucker. Yeah. Fable was not that different than Skyrim, man. It's way different than Skyrim. First, Skyrim was the first person to use. I don't like the controls of it either, man. Nah, he said chainsaws were news. Nah, it took a lot of skill with that chainsaw. Hey, you know what? Check it out, White King. We got something in common. Look at this right here. I had a total of 13 shoulder surgeries, man. I had about 5 on this shoulder, not 13, I'm lying. I had 5, that's obese. I had 5 on this right shoulder, and I had 6 on my left shoulder from different, tearing. Now I don't have any cartilage between. I need a shoulder replacement on both my arms, man. I got shot too on my shoulder too, though. But look, yeah, you see them scars and shit all the way around. I don't know if you can see them. Let me see if you guys can see them. Yeah, man, that come from years of just me. Been boxing since I was 8 years old. You know what I mean? But just years of me just wear and tear. But look, see, that's one here that go around. Another one here. Around. Been scoped several times. I just had a shoulder surgery a few months ago. You guys go back to the video a few months ago to try to clear up some of the shit that was in there. My shoulders is fucked up. What if I'm only fucking 37 years old, man? I got the fucking shoulders of like an 85-year-old man. I can be driving, go to turn my shit and get stuck like click, arthritis and all that shit. That's where they give me all this fucking. Look at this shit here. This is what they be giving me, man. Look at this shit. I got all types of shit, man. Hold up, look at this shit. See what the fuck this is right here? Look at that. That's a fentanyl patch, strong as hell. They use fentanyl to fucking to sedate elephants, man. Real talk. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of today. It was fun rocking out with you guys. Bacon grease. Bacon grease. One more time, that was bacon grease. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let me go back to the actual video. If I got any more questions, if I get anybody, I told my leg muscle. Nigga put fit. What you know about fentanyl? See, now I never told my bicep or anything like that, bro. Hey, how the fuck you do that? Punching? He put, what's your favorite rare replay game? I haven't picked it up because I didn't pick it up. I may go pick it up today. Go pick it up. There's so much money I got. I may go pick it up today. What I got in my wallet? Let's see what I got in my wallet. I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40. I got $250 in my wallet. I might go pick it up today. But I didn't know Rare made RC Pro-Am. That was probably one of my favorite games growing up, RC Pro-Am and Battletoads. They need to bring back RC Pro-Am and Battletoads. That's what they need to do, man. I ever watched on my Fox Media's channel? I mean, sometimes I check that. The Oxy 30s. What oxycodone 30s? Yeah, that's what they give me. I ain't got some here. Yeah. But that fentanyl's hard though, man. I got them right here somewhere. Yeah, but that pain medication ain't no joke, man. And I had 2 back surgeries too. You know what I mean? Tyrone Hall put, when was the last time you grabbed Hardy dick and balls? Me? Fuck you get that shit from? Damn. That was some strange shit here. I don't know about that one, bro. We don't do that weird shit. You're gonna have to get on subs. No, I'm gonna be on pain management for the rest of my life, bro. Like that's obvious. So I never told you guys too. I'm also a cancer survivor. And Don't really talk about that much, but yeah, you know, your boy's also a cancer survivor. Well, there's no, I'm going to be on pain management for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be having to take vitamin D pills for the rest of my life because, you know, that shit depletes the vitamin D in your liver. Pain medication, which I don't like, sucks, but, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I've also had, like I said, 2 back surgeries. Just, just growing up, all that getting hit by cars, jumping out windows and all that shit. That shit catch up with you, man. He said fentanyl takes 2 years to detox. God damn. I need, them patches then. I need to tell them to put me back on Oxycontin. God damn. 2 years? That shit been something like that for 2 years? Damn. Yeah. I don't really talk about it so much, but yeah, your boy was fucked up for a minute a couple years ago. You know what I mean? Been through a lot in my life, man. Yeah, I did all that and all that shit too. Was it 2s, 4s, and was it 8s? The Lord, I know about all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes they said what you put out in the world, you get back. You know, I'm gonna tell you some real shit about me before I get about it. I sold drugs all my life. You know what I mean? All my life. But what's crazy, why I made so much, I'm so successful as a drug dealer, I never got high. My parents were addicts. I never smoked cigarettes, weed, none of that shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, I had a lot of, like I said, I used to box, and since I was 8, so all the years of me punching, like my arms and shit kill me, man. My shoulders and shit, that shit catch up. Like a football player, his knees and shit go out at the wild, but years of just punching, all that trauma. You know what I mean? That shit fuck your arms, your elbows up, your wrists. Like my shit be killing me in here, man. You know what I mean? And but yeah, I started me on pain. I'm gonna be on pain management for the rest of my life, though. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I need a discectomy in my back, but that's gonna be the last thing that I do, man. I ain't trying to fuck around with that, man, at all. Yeah, I'm not glorifying that. When I was 14 years old, I got arrested for murder. 14 years old, I got arrested for murder. Came home back and forth in the gym when I was 17, and then I got arrested again for supposedly killing my mother's boyfriend. Wasn't me though. Beat that, you know what I mean? Been arrested for several other shootings and shit too. I was a real live street dude, man. But always been in the video games, man. I ain't got no brothers and no sisters and shit. Always been in the video games and shit though. But that's nothing. There's nothing like to laugh about, man, and shit though. You know what I mean? And listen, bro, I can care about what heartache does, man. Like I said, your boy been shot, stabbed several times. You never heard me say that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna grab another man's cock. But let him make his little rap songs. Whatever he got to do to bring some life into that born ass channel, man. It is what it is, man. Nah, I never been knocked out, never been stopped. No, never. I've been knocked down. Never been knocked out. You know what I mean? My G said you got to smoke and play the games. It would change the game. Nah, it's one thing I'm scared, man. You give me any Roxy, any Oxy, any Dilaudid, any fentanyl, I'm scared to fuck with the motherfucking that reefer, man. I don't fuck with that reefer. I don't fuck with that ganja. That shit stink. That shit stink. Nah, but anyway, but listen, thank you guys for rocking out with me, man. It's been real. Shout out to the white King Kong, man. Yeah, man. He said heartache. He was excited to see me dancing and see me. Roxy's must be easy to sell. Yeah, but shit, one thing to sell, you shouldn't need them. Should be fucked up, man. In next gen, you ever had your dick pulled by a grown man? Nah, never. I don't know, man, bro. I don't even know how to roll weed up. I wouldn't even know how to do that shit. Yo, it's crazy. I don't you know what I mean? Like that shit is crazy. Believe it as hell though, none of this shit make me high. Like none of this shit make me. I laugh. Let me tell you something about me. I laugh and I joke about my pain, but none of this shit make me high or anything like that. That's never been my thing. I don't think I'm better than anybody. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm better than anybody, but that's just never been my thing. You know, I just put my patch on, boom, pills. Like, I'm like, God, take this shit. Here's the killer though. You take that shit, you still be in pain, man. You know what I mean? Listen, this is what y'all do. If you guys want to know about, I did a video. It's called Next Gen 101 with Next Gen. I talk about all that shit. Go back and watch it. I talk about all that shit, man. I broke it down. If you guys are interested in that, I'm not condoning it. I'm not how should I say? I'm not saying, I'm not glorifying it, but if you want to know, you know what I mean, it is what it is. I did a video on my channel. It's called Next Gen 101 with Next Gen. I interviewed myself for my 1 million view. Check it out. Hey, Tyson told, bro, I'm coming to smoke you out. All right, no problem, man. I don't know, bro, I don't even know how to roll a blunt. Nothing. What's up, bro? Come say hi. This is my 14-year-old. Let's go see him bring the camera. You can say, this is my baby. This daddy big baby. Say, hey, this daddy big baby.
What is this?
This is my YouTube channel. You know I'm YouTube famous. It's my channel. That's that Bergen grease. Bergen grease. One more time. That Bergen. You about to go see grandma. Call grandma on the phone. I'm about to bring her some money. Tell her I'm about to bring her some money.
No, send me this. I don't like this.
That picture?
I'll take a picture. We're gonna take a picture.
Yeah, call grandma. Tell grandma to bring her some money. Come on, you know her number, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get a body. I'm going to give my grandmother a couple of dollars. It's called being grandson of the year. It is what it is.
Yeah, we're about to come.
But yeah, I'm about to be out. But thank you guys for rocking out with me, man. And stay away from them big pullers. It's dangerous, man. Birkin Greek.
She said how long will be here.
Was you about to leave?
Are you about to leave? No, are you? No, she said she's about to go out.
Ask her me to come in the morning.
She said, do you want me to come tomorrow? She'll be going tomorrow.
What time she come back tonight?
What time are you coming back tonight? She'll be back about 10, 11.
All right, just call me. I come down.
Are you gonna come later?
Just call me and I come down.
Yeah, she said call later.
And I come down.
Right.
What you say?
Okay.
What you want me to do?
She said she's leaving at 7:30.
What time is it now?
6:42.
All right, I come down.
All right, you want me to come later or now? You'll come now.
All right. But anyway, later, I'm about to go see my grandmother, man. I catch you guys. It's been real, man. I like doing this. It's just as fun as hell, man. Bergen Breeze. One more time. We out of here, man. Bang, bang. Bang.